Unbelievable! Incredible! Unbelievable!
Save! And Stock are champions! Good up, Pepe!
Goal! It doesn't get any better than that!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game and Frame. I'm Camden Brown. I'm your commentator today, and we're at Frank Principe Park in Queens, in Maspeth, Queens. And today we have a Cosmopolitan Junior League matchup between Eastern Queens FC and Brooklyn City FC. We take a look at the table of the Cosmopolitan Junior League. Success Academy sits top of the table with 12 points, and our opponents today, Eastern Queens sitting third. In Brooklyn City, third, Eastern Queens on 6 points, and Brooklyn City in sixth place on 4 points. So, opportunity for Brooklyn City to cover some ground. 3 points here. We'll see them leapfrog Eastern Queens and go into third place. And Eastern Queens looking for 3 points, try to make some cover some ground to try to catch up to Success Academy. The matchup before is about to finish up. Just a few minutes left in this second half. We'll be right back on Game and Frame with the beginning of our first half. And we're underway here at Frank Principe Park. It's Eastern Queens versus Brooklyn City. Eastern Queens in black, white, white. Brooklyn City in purple, black, black. In this Cosmopolitan Junior League matchup. It's Eastern Queens getting the ball rolling. Just passing around the back. Here's Nielsen, number 50, the powerful center back. And it's David on the ball. Turned over, Indy recovers. Has Brandon next to him. Nilsson. Brandon. Now, Brooklyn City recover there. Is David recovering there? Brandon. He's got time on the ball. We throw in into the chest of Ronan. And Brian miskicks and sends it straight up, but falls to Ahmed, the number 9. Oh, clear off the line by Nilsson. It's good defending there from Nilsson, number 50. Concedes a corner for his... Oh, it's a red card. Wait, what? So early on. It's a red card for, I believe, Brandon actually, totally unsure. Early red card for, I believe it was Eastern Queens. There's seems to be still some confusion. It's definitely a penalty kick. Preventing a clear goal scoring opportunity, another yellow card. And that is gonna really hurt Eastern Queens early on in this match. And a penalty kick. The Ali stepping up to give Brooklyn City this early lead. And what could be a double whammy for Eastern Queens. Certainly certainly a prevention of a clear goal scoring opportunity. Ref wasn't hesitant at all to give out the red card. It's Franklin in goal, Franklin Caceres with Ali. And Ali gives his team the lead. Brooklyn City, Ali with the well-composed penalty kick, and Eastern Queens now down a man and down a goal, and they'll have to regroup very quickly and make sure that this doesn't get too out of hand. Yeah, that's unfortunate for Eastern Queens as they try to go route one. It's a good ball. Now Brandon. And there's another foul. Be a free kick. Nielsen with the free kick for Eastern Queens. Straightforward. Offsides, though, is Jeremy. Big ball forward. Is Damian running onto that. Jeremy turned over. Brian to Ali, who scored that penalty kick for Brooklyn City. Nicholas to Mikhail. And Brooklyn City might double it here. And another corner kick for Brooklyn City. Corner kick coming in. Good ball. Headed by Anthony, but couldn't get over the ball. Now, ball with Nielsen. He's got Lennon running on. So has Jeremy. Indy with the throw in. It's Brandon. Still Brandon. Out wide to Alexis. Cleared away. Damian. Mikhail. To Nicholas. It's left back. Plays into Ahmad. Great turn from Ahmad. And cut out by Nielsen. Be a goal kick or a throw in for throw in for Eastern Queens. Deep in their half. You can imagine Brooklyn City try to pin them in here. Eastern Queens decide to go long, headed forward by Nicholas. Ahmed trying to bring that down, trying to bring it under his spell. Does. Throw in Brooklyn City. Ahmed. To Angel. Anthony. Yanziel. David driving forward. 1-2. 1-2 with Alexis there on that left-hand side. Be a throw-in for Eastern Queens. Lennon. Nilsson read that well. Found David, number 10, to Brandon. He's driving forward. Still Brandon. Jeremy. Indy to Jeremy. Under pressure. Good skill. Still Jeremy. Found Brandon. Picks his head up. Big ball over top, trying to find Alexis on that left-hand side. He does find Alexis. Alexis gets around his man, gets around Cooper. And it's good skill there from Alexis and earns his team a corner kick. Corner's in. Ball just bouncing around there in that midfield. As Brandon recovers. He's from Andreas. It's Johan giving chase, who just came in the match along with Eliel for Brooklyn City. Now ball rolls out to Nielsen. Looking for someone to make a run. That's a good ball over the top. It's going to bounce. It finds Brandon. Brandon fighting for it, fighting against two Brooklyn City team players. It'll be a corner kick for Eastern Queens. Throwing. That's a dangerous place to lose the ball. Still with Eastern Queens. That's a shot on goal. Nilsson let that ball bounce. I think he might have misjudged it, but Franklin recovers that pretty well and redistributes out. It's Eduardo. Christian. Nilsson. Christian again. Joseph. Christian. No nonsense clearance there. There's Brian under pressure. Angel. Brian again. Johan trying to make that run. Be a throw-in for Brooklyn City. That's a quick turn and shot there. Just unfortunately hit Ahmed, who wasn't expecting that at all. Now Eastern Queens come up the other way. Trying to go over the top. Finds Brandon. Could be opportunity for equalizer. Oh. That's a good Route 1 ball over the top. Brandon just couldn't have the composure to finish, but good chance there for Eastern Queens. Johan goes all the way back to his keeper. Now it's Nicholas who has time. Brian. Finds Nicholas again. Just touch let him down there. Peeling for a handball, but that first touch just let him down there. Now it's a free kick for Eastern Queens. There's Jose. There's Aaron on the ball. That's a attempt on goal by Eduardo. It's a goal kick for Brooklyn City. Brian for Brooklyn City. Under pressure there by Aaron. Brooklyn City not really taking care of the ball back there. Eastern Queens just trying to find a way back into this match. Oh, good ball there. Quick turn shot by Brandon, but just trickles right into the hands of the keeper. Headed forward by Nilsson. Falls to Andres, to Ahmed. Ahmed just fighting for it. And Michael comes away with it. Good fight there in the midfield. Eduardo to David. Eduardo again. Looking for his options. Nice 1-2 with David. And turned over. Now Ahmed holds the ball up. And no foul there, but as Eduardo came barging in. Brandon. David, number 10. Ali just wants his team to reset, goes all the way back to his keeper. Into Brian, under pressure there from Brandon. Now Aaron. Joseph. Cleared away. Andres with the throw in. Jose. Goes over the head of Joseph, who covers and goes all the way back to Nilsson. Drives the ball. Good ball there. So Jose standing up is trying to do a couple step overs, but is blocked, and now the ball's recycled out to Joseph. Out to Christian. Eduardo. Eastern Queens trying to find a way to unlock this Brooklyn City defense. Been resilient since going up. Eduardo. Aaron. It's a good ball. Jose making a run in the back, but offsides. Made his run a little bit too early. And it'll be a free kick here for Brooklyn City. Brian. Nilsson reads that. Eduardo. To Joseph. Still Joseph. Not liking his options. Finds David. Andres. David again. Still David. Andres. Throwing. It's Ali trying to release Ahmed up top. Brian finds Nicholas. Doesn't have options to his left, so he has to go back inside to Brian again. Mikhail. Nicholas. Another unfortunate touch there from Nicholas. Turns the ball over. It's back with Joseph. Beats one man. Back with Joseph. Joseph gets that through ball. Finds Aaron. Low cross. It'll be a throw in. Clear. Falls on Michael. Ahmed putting him under pressure. Again, Nilsson just reading the danger so well and regaining possession for his team. Angel. There's Angel. To Lyle. Brandon. Cleared away by Angel. Brian running into traffic. Ball falls to Aaron. Fake shot. It's Christian out wide. Or Indy. Christian with the cross. Could be equalizer. It is, you know. Eduardo equalizes for Eastern Queens. And Eastern Queens recover from the early penalty kick. It was a well-worked goal. Christian played in Aaron, who played in a great cross. Find Eduardo unmarked at the back post. And a free header for the towering midfielder for Eastern Queens. Now, time for Brooklyn City to recover and regroup. The ball comes to Christian. Andreas. It's Joseph recovering. Now David on the ball. Finds Brandon. Christian. Eastern Queens got their groove back. Back on the score sheet. Eduardo, the goal scorer, finds David. It's a foul there, as Aaron is fouled. It'll be a free kick for Eastern Queens. Going straight for goal, over the top, nothing trouble to keeper there. I'm not too familiar with the official rule book for the Cosmopolitan Junior League, but the red card issued does not mean that you'll go man down. Eastern Queens have a full 11 out there. I guess that would mean that just the player himself will not be able to come back into the game. But Eastern Queens have recovered from an early setback. Nilsson, cool, finds Eduardo. Nice little flick there to David. Good skill, calm. Brandon to David. Eduardo. This is better from Eastern Queens. Is Christian. Plays in Aaron. Oh, go. Almost good skill. He was looking for it, but and Aaron still has the ball. Driving to the end line. Gets across. The way he was, his body language, he was looking for that little Meg. Little back heel Meg. Wasn't clean. He didn't get the ball after, but a little ricochet after he got the ball back finally and was able to get a cross off. Good skill there from the number 45 for Eastern Queens. Corner kick. Taken quickly. All the way back post. Oh, good save. Joseph with the header, the back post. It's a quickly taken corner there from Eastern Queens and definitely caught Brooklyn City off guard. As Aaron fouls. Be a free kick. Ball forward by Johan. And a goal kick. Big header forward by Anthony. David. Eduardo. It's a good midfield duo there that Eastern Queens has. Eduardo to Joseph. It's a good through ball. And eventually Jose is offsides. A lot of action here on this Mother's Day weekend for Game and Frame. Later on today, we have Jackson Lions FC versus Philadelphia Union. That's at 7 p.m. in Keystone Eastern Conference. And at 7:30, New York Empire versus New York Braveheart in UPSL Premier action. And to wrap up today, 7 p.m. American Soccer Club versus New York Shockers in NPSL action. And tomorrow, Mother's Day, New York Athletic Club versus Pan Cyprian Freedoms at 12:15. APSL Metropolitan Conference. It's all on Game and Frame this weekend. Beautiful day here at Frank Principe Park here in Maspeth, Queens. Bit windy, but doesn't matter. Sun shining. And spring is in full effect here. As Eastern Queens looking for a go-ahead goal as Eduardo under pressure. Cooper from Brooklyn City to David. Corner kick. In swinger. Headed forward by Joseph there. Again, that back post. This time unable to force a save or redirect it towards goal. Goal kick. Andres putting pressure there up top for Brooklyn City. He finds the ball. It's Damian. Eduardo. Michael. Brandon, good turn. Wonderful skill from Brandon. Unable to execute the pass, and David recovers for Eastern Queens. As Johan fouls. Free kick for Eastern Queens. Christian. Aaron with the cross. Andreas trying to hold that up. It does well. It's Ali trying to get something going for Brooklyn City. Haven't created much since that penalty and then the equalizer for Eastern Queens. Joseph to Eduardo. Joseph. Christian. Flicked on. It's a good flick there by Jose or Aaron. Now Brandon trying to get something going. So Brandon with the cross. Just over Jeremy. Jose recovers the ball. Johan. Christian. Brooklyn City have a player down. He's holding his hamstring. Limping off. That's Ali. Yeah, Ali, number 12. Just holding his hamstring. Never a good sign. I don't know if it's sure it's just a knee to the hamstring or going to strain something. Having a chat with his manager. Christian gets us underway. Aaron. Eduardo. To David. 1-2. Still David. Good skill. A little pirouette to find Christian. Joseph. Aaron recovers well. That's a good ball. There's Eduardo. Brandon's running on. Eduardo playing the ball, playing the pass, and Brandon running on. The keeper read that well. Brandon, heavy touch. Brian, unable to find a player in purple, only finds Christian. Eduardo, now Christian again. Christian finds Lennon. Just finds Brian in purple. Cooper. Brian. It's good play out from Brooklyn City. Is Johan trying to play Andreas in. Aaron. Eduardo. To Aaron. He's dropped back into the midfield. He's trying to find Jose out there. Eduardo cool. As Andreas applying that pressure. Brandon to David. Plays the ball over the top for Jose, but Jose is ruled off sides. Aaron, Eduardo, good ball to David. He's now able to turn. Still David, striving forward, looking for an option, doesn't have anything. Turns into a purple wall. Aaron. Good football here from Eastern Queens. Aaron. And there's the first half. It ends all square, 1-1. Brooklyn City took an early lead with a penalty kick. Scored by Ali. And then Eastern Queens duly replied later in the first half with a header from Eduardo. So all square here at Frank Principe Park as we go into halftime. We'll be right back in just a few minutes with the second half on Game and Frame.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. Helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together. And I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer, and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
That's a good bit of footwork there by Spalding. It's gone for a spacious shot! It's magnificent by Spalding!
Quick release for Hernandez. You know Hernandez is going to get there. Got some work to do. It's one man taking on an army, and it is Hernandez. He took on hell with a squirt gun, and he quenched the flames. Justin Nunez Hernandez, an impressive stamp on the match.
There's a shot, and K-Zune beats it away again.
About it. They don't want to let this opportunity pass, not equalizing. Fake shot, fake. The third shot, low and a goal! A couple dummies and a low shot makes this game 1-1.
Right side, isn't it? Can he bend it around the wall? He's gone for it! And it's chipped over the crossbar. Lovely fingertip save by Perez. Let's see if it's enough to stop them. Joe Holland. Once again, Perez called into action.
Now trot, cross. Oh my word! What a goal! What a team goal from New York International!
Back to the captain with a lot of space. Crossed inside, using his chest. Aristotle Zazulin to the rescue. As now his defensive expertise put to the test. Diaz trying to shield the ball away from Diallo. Diallo squeezing past. Still with the assist. Goal! South Bronx United. The ball is back into play. Beautiful work, Winder with the nutmeg.
Move here. This is Waring again. Waring puts it into the middle. Doggart! Doggart! They can't clear it off the line! Orson Doggart puts the finishing touch.
Shango can't quite keep it. Yo, pick it up. Dangerous area. Malachi with a shot. Beautiful save from the keeper.
Now he's on. Kamara's on sides. Kamara gets around the keeper. This could be it. Could finish. It's two. That's the final whistle. Polonia seals the deal. In the last kick of the game. What an effort there by Kamara. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Frank Principe Park in Maspeth, Queens, for our second half action in Cosmopolitan Junior League between Eastern Queens and Brooklyn City. And it ended 1-1 in the first half. Brooklyn City taking an early lead with a penalty kick, and then Eastern Queens finding an equalizer later on. So all square. Towards the end of the second half, Eastern Queens finally found a rhythm after going down so early, and creating chances and really playing their game, playing the ball on the ground like they're doing now. And a free kick will be called. Ball over top, Jose running on. It's a corner kick. It's driven. Now Lennon to Johan, running away with it, trying to find man in purple, finds one. Eastern Queens coming out of the second half with some tenacity, some urgency. They know that feel that they can find a winner here, a go-ahead goal as Johan fouls David. Be a free kick. Taken quickly. It's Eduardo. Score the equalizer. Oh, it's a great ball over there. Over the top from Johan to find Ali. Good battle there. Jose, number 11, trying to cut inside. Cleared away. Johan bringing it down. Good control there. And good distribution. Oh, as soon as I say that, ball is turned over, and that's a great ball there from David. It was Alexis he found and went down in the box, but not a clear and obvious error. Referee late play on. I think David was trying to call for a foul. Wasn't much foul, much aggressiveness there to be for a foul to be called. Play goes on with Eduardo here. David. Ooh, it's a great ball for Jose. Got on his left foot. Good save there. Cooper's now in goal, was playing right back earlier. And free kick called. David. Now Aaron, his left foot. Alexis. Corner kick. Plays short to Eduardo. Dangerous there as Michael's trying to play into the midfield. As Ali and Ahmed were lurking there. That's a decent ball. Jose, now he's in on goal. Great tackle there from Anthony, who prevent Jose from getting a shot on goal and potentially having Eastern Queens take the lead. Maybe a corner kick. Taking short again, Franklin on the ball now. Jose. Cooper cleans that up. Hard tackle. Lennon fouled there, or fouls. It's Ali. Cooper clears that. And offside's called. It'll be a free kick for Brooklyn City. Ball towards Franklin, and Johan's there to try to drive forward to the end line. Picks his head up to cross. Trying to find Andres, just a little behind him. And still with Brooklyn City. Ahmed just left all in the middle. I don't think he was aware of how much time he had. If he had maybe brought that down, that could have been the go-ahead goal for Brooklyn City. Johan again, under pressure by Franklin. So Ahmed. Better from Brooklyn City. Jose fouled there, and Johan gonna earn his name in the book. It's David to take this. Trying to find Eduardo. Put away by Brian. Nilsson. Brian. Brandon to David to Eduardo. Brian. Johan. Trying to find Ahmed up top. Ahmed. Brought down. Brandon. Brian. To Angel. Ali turning. Heading. Ahmed heading. Cleared by Nilsson. And there's a foul there. Cross, Jose. Water looking for some support. Unable, now falls to Brian. Finds Ali. That's a foul. It's Michael giving up the foul. Be a free kick for Brooklyn City. And Michael will be getting his name etched into the referee's book. Bit of a wasted free kick there from Johan. Now David. Now Brandon has got some space on the right-hand side, but offsides. Headed up by Nilsson. David. Under pressure, maybe hold on the ball too much, gives it up. Jose. Ball's rolling. Free kick could be taken over. It's Christian giving the ball away, but David recovers and draws a foul. And David tried to take the kick too quickly. It was blocked, and now it goes the other way for Brooklyn City. And another free kick going, this time Eastern Queens' way. Eduardo just gliding past player, one and two players, finds Jose on the left. Still Jose. Thought he was fouled, but nothing to make the referee blow his whistle. Brian, under pressure there from David and Aaron. Jose, free kick. Ahmed's in. Audacious attempt. Chances coming few and far in between for Ahmed and Brooklyn City. David. Michael to Jose, back to Michael. Aaron finding Eduardo. Joseph. It's Ali on the ball now. Finds Brian. Brian can drive forward. Opportunity for Brooklyn City potentially. Brian trying to find some space. And they get a shot away with Ronan with his left foot, but keeper had his near post covered. Turned over. Now Jose on the left. It's on Hell, diving in. That'll be a throw in. It's attempted goal by Aaron. Not much power in the shot. Ball flicked on. Eduardo. Now Brooklyn City come up the other way. Cut out. The ball falls to Eduardo. Out to Jose. He's got a lot of space, can drive into. Cuts inside. Jose. Saved by Cooper. Falls to Joseph. To Aaron. Oh, just deflected. It'd be a corner kick for Brooklyn City, or Eastern Queens. Best chance of the half for Eastern Queens. Headed away by Angel. Another cross from Aaron. Headed by Eduardo, but the wrong direction. Now David. Good turn there from Ahmed. Trying to find an option. Michael recovers. The offsides. Bit of confusion there from Johan. I think he thought a whistle was blown. And Jose, but he recovers well. Jose not pleased with the call, felt it wasn't a foul. Cleared by Nilsson. Corner kick. Ali with the corner kick for Brooklyn City. Falls to Ronan. Finally clear from Andres. Now Aaron barreling down on goal. Still Aaron. Can go all the way. He can! A wonderful goal from Aaron, all the way back from a good clearance there from Andres, number 43, off a corner kick, a devastating counterattack. Great first touch and a great finish to top off a great move for Eastern Queens. Eastern Queens take the lead. It's 2-1 now. Wonderful goal, wonderful finish from the right winger. That'll be a blow for Brooklyn City, as they themselves were getting some momentum there. Just couldn't recover from that on the counterattack. Eastern Queens looking for more. It's a goal scorer, Aaron. Corner kick. Falls to Johan. Clears. Plays it out to Nilsson. Finds Eduardo. Goal scorer Aaron. Aaron again. Trying to find Eduardo over the top. Heads down. Christian. Out to Andres, who probably didn't expect to get an assist from that clearance. Still Aaron. Wasn't fouled. Ref plays on. Now Nilsson. Christian. Could be opportunity for a third. It is, and Brandon doubles the lead for Eastern Queens. And Brooklyn City just falling apart here as Eastern Queens just putting the foot on the gas. Had their tails up after Aaron scored and quickly found another one. It's now 3-1 here at Frank Principe Park. It's unfortunate from Brooklyn City, as again they were just before that the second goal went in, creating some chances, had a couple corner kicks and a couple shots on goal, but weren't able to capitalize on those. And now Eastern Queens have now found themselves 2 goals up. Here's Jose now. Jose going the inline. Still Jose. Joseph cleared away. Free kick. Eduardo. Not a good flick. It's Joseph running on. Could be a fourth. Could be a fourth. It is! And Joseph gives Eastern Queens a 4-1 lead. The floodgates have opened for Eastern Queens. They haven't looked back since Joseph gave the team the lead. Scored 3 in quick succession. You have to imagine that's probably that for Brooklyn City. Can't imagine there's a way back in this match for them. Throw in for Eastern Queens. Now Johan. If you're enjoying this action, we have more action coming up later today on Game and Frame as Jackson Lions FC versus take on Philadelphia Union at 7 p.m. at Keystone Eastern Conference at NPSL. At 7:30, it's New York Empire FC versus New York Braveheart at 7:30 p.m. And to wrap up today's action, again, another one simultaneously at 7 p.m. American Soccer Club New York versus New York Shockers. And tomorrow, Mother's Day action in APSL Metropolitan Conference League is New York Athletic Club versus Pan Cyprian Freedoms at 12:15. That's all this weekend's action on Game and Frame. We're at Frank Principe Park here in Maspeth, Queens, and Eastern Queens scored 3 goals in quick succession here to make it 4-1 on the day. Still about 9 minutes left. And a red card's been issued. It's Joseph, the number 44. I think a yellow card for the foul. And then some dissent from the midfielder who had just scored. You see a second yellow and a red card. Again, it's the second time we've seen a red card. And now, for sure, Eastern Queens finishing the game down a man. Eduardo's on the ball. Joseph. See if Brooklyn City can take advantage of the red card issued to Eastern Queens. It's a monumental task to come back from 4-1 down, but crazier things have happened in soccer. It's Brian trying to get something going for his team. Still Brian. Free kick here for Brooklyn City. Almost playing like a corner kick, just a few yards further forward. This could be an opportunity to draw one back. Another yellow card. Especially for Nilsson. Seems to be frustrated with that. Good ball in, but just no one from Brooklyn City can really make any contact on that. The goal kick. Eastern Queens have a keeper down. Free kick taken. He's back on his feet. Brandon can drive forward. Flipped on. Brandon running on. Oh, good header there. Just wide. I think it might have gone out for a throw. Yes, it did. Nilsson. Franklin. It's a good ball out from Brian. Just trying to find number 7. Ahmed off his back. There's a miscommunication there from Andreas. And then number 26, Mikhail. The ball just easily found its way to Franklin. Lennon. It's an audacious attempt from Johan. And a throw in for Brooklyn City. It's Ali. Franklin to Lennon. And offside's called. And there's the final whistle. It ends Eastern Queens 4, Brooklyn City 1. Eastern Queens went on a rampage of goals, of 3 successive goals in the second half to get 3 points and get past Brooklyn City. It was a valiant effort, some great goals from Eastern Queens on their home field here in Maspeth at Frank Principe Park. And the well-earned 3 points for Eastern Queens. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with some interviews, potential interviews, here on Game and Frame.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
That's a good bit of footwork there by Spalding. It's gone for a spacious shot! It's magnificent by Spalding!
Quick release for Hernandez. You know Hernandez is going to get there. Got some work to do. It's one man taking on an army, and it is Hernandez. He took on hell with a squirt gun, and he quenched the flames. Justine Nunez Hernandez, an impressive stamp on the match.
14. There's a shot, and K-Zune beats it away again.
About it. They don't want to let this opportunity pass without equalizing. Fake shot, fake. The third shot, low and a goal! A couple dummies and a low shot makes this game 1-1.
Right side, isn't it? Can he bend it around the wall? He's gone for it! And it's tipped over the crossbar. Lovely fingertip save by Perez. Let's see if it's enough to stop them. Joe Holland. Once again, Perez called into action.
Now trot, cross.
Oh my word! What a goal! What a team goal from New York International!
Back to the captain with a lot of space. Crossed inside, using his chest. Aristotle Zazulin to the rescue. As now his defensive expertise put to the test. Diaz trying to shield the ball away from Diallo. Diallo squeezing past. Still with the assist. Goal! South Bronx United.
The ball is back into play. Beautiful work, Winder with the nutmeg.
There's room to move here. This is Waring again. Waring puts it into the middle. Doggart! Doggart! They can't clear it off the line! Orson Doggart puts the finishing touch.
Shango can't quite keep it. Yo, pick it up. Dangerous area. Malachi with a shot. Beautiful save from the keeper.
Now he's on. Kamara's on sides. Kamara gets around the keeper. This could be it. Could finish. It's 2. That's the final whistle. Polonia seals the deal. In the last kick of the game. What an effort there by Kamara. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Gaming Frame. I'm here with Nelson Giddy, the number 50 center back for Eastern Queens. Nelson, another great performance. 4-1. He came back from behind. What went right today to come back for that comeback?
I mean, we're a team that likes to, hold back a little bit in the first half, and then we watch how the game goes, and after that second half, that's when we start attacking. We're a possession team. We like to, do our thing.
Yeah, you guys are very well, good technical team. You're yourself a great defender. You read the game really well, and you know when to step in and make good tackles. What did Coach say at halftime when the game is still 1-1 down?
He was telling us their weaknesses, like balls over the top. That's what they were doing wrong. They just had to send that, exploit the spaces, keep possession and stuff.
Yeah. And how do you feel about the competition here in the Cosmopolitan Junior League?
I mean, yeah, I think it's good comp. I struggle sometimes myself too.
You had it very well. Again, you're a very good player, very composed, and you have a great team here in Eastern. But congratulations on the win, and we'll see you next time on Gaming Frame.